Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? Today I am going to be showing you guys the perfumes that I want to use for spring. I've already done 2 parts of this for Fragrance Mist, and you guys love those videos. And of course I had to do the perfume version for you guys. I did get a lot of comments saying that y'all wanted to see my spring perfume lineup. I feel like my spring perfume lineup isn't going to be too different from last year, but because some of these perfumes are new, I felt like I should just do the whole video and talk to you guys about perfumes that I'm going to be using for spring, why I'm going to be using them. I'm not going to go over scent notes too heavy in this video, but I'm going to mention some main scent notes that I smell in these perfumes and why I think they're perfect for spring and why I'm pulling them out. So if you guys are interested in seeing all of that, then just keep on watching. So I'm actually going to start with my Paris Hilton fragrances. Y'all know I'm obsessed with her perfume. I have 3 of them in this lineup, and the first one is going to be the one that I'm wearing today and the most recent one that I've gotten in my collection. This is Paris Hilton Ruby Rush. I did a whole review on this perfume, so if you guys didn't see that, I will link it up in the cards. This perfume is so beautiful. This is basically like a sweet cherry floral scent. So this definitely has that sweet whipped cream, creamy cherry scent, but it also has this shampooy floral hibiscus note. So I decided to wear it today with Bath & Body Works Hibiscus Guava Fresca, and it's so sweet. It really smells like this exotic, tropical, sweet springtime fragrance. The cherry is not as existent in it as it is if I wear it by itself, because I think the guava and the sweet notes from Hibiscus Guava Fresca really take over, and both of them together just smell like this really, really sweet, juicy, exotic floral scent, because you definitely still get the shampooy aspect from this scent, but it's almost like the cherry is non-existent, which I don't mind. I love this scent either way, on its own or mixed with Bath & Body Works Hibiscus Guava Fresca. So this is amazing for the springtime. Even though it's a cherry scent, I don't really associate cherry with any particular season, and because this one has that like sweet gourmand cherry, but then it also has the floral note, I think it's really, really nice. So yeah, I definitely will be wearing this one a lot more mixed with Hibiscus Guava Fresca. The next Paris Hilton fragrance we have here is Eris. You guys, y'all know I love this perfume. Look at the big old dent in this bottle. This is the ultimate spring perfume fragrance to me, because this one is bubblegummy sweet, it's fizzy and champagne like, and then it has a really pretty floral creamy dry down. It is absolutely amazing. This smells like a sweet fizzy fruity drink, and this can pair with so many different things. It can pair with so many fruity scents, so many sweet scents, and it can also add a sweet element to a floral scent. So it's just ultimately pretty. The top notes are actually a bunch of fruit. You have peach, orange, passion fruit, like just really spring and summertime appropriate. So this perfume is beautiful in my opinion for spring. And then the last Paris Hilton fragrance we have here is Gold Rush. Obviously I had to pull this one out, and in the same kind of vein I have Viktor and Rolf Bonbon. These two smell super duper similar. The Paris Hilton one is a little bit more fresh because the mid notes of the Paris Hilton fragrance is just straight florals, whereas the mid notes for Bonbon is caramel and floral. So it's kind of thick and it's not as fresh smelling as Gold Rush. I mean, they seriously smell so very similar, it's not even funny. So I definitely want to pull both of these out. My Viktor and Rolf Bonbon was a staple for me in the spring last year. I do feel like I'm going to be using Gold Rush a lot more because I bought this one during the winter, I believe either fall or winter of last year. So now I'm really going to be getting a lot of use out of it for the spring. But I just wanted to mention both of these fragrances just in case you have one or the other. These are perfection for spring. The caramel in the Viktor and Rolf Bonbon is not super duper heavy to where it cannot wear really, really nicely in warm weather. But like I said, the Paris Hilton is definitely lighter, fresher, more airy for spring. Okay, so this is a signature scent worthy perfume, one that I think can go for all year. My best friend actually wears this one all the time. This is Valentino's Voce Viva. So like I said, this one is kind of like a year-round signature scent type of fragrance. It's very, very simple. This has top notes of like citrus, bergamot type fragrances. So it is very bright and springy. Like it really just gives off the spring vibe. And it also has this really pretty orange blossom note. Orange blossom is so pretty for spring and summer. So it really has that in the mid notes. And then it has vanilla and tonka bean in the dry down. So it has this like really sweet creamy dry down, but it's not like, it's not giving me orange creamsicle at all. all. This is very, very mature. It's very, very pretty. And like I said, that's why I think it can go for year round, because I feel like if it gave me orange creamsicle, it would be specifically for like spring and summer. But this one is definitely just a perfumey, pretty scent. So I really like Bosse Viva for spring. Similar to that, but this one is definitely giving me more orange creamsicle and more of a spring and summer vibe. This is Britney Spears Sunset Fantasy. This one was one that I was after. I had to have it because somebody actually mentioned the orange creamsicle vibe. So yes, this one definitely smells heavily of orange creamsicle, but it still has this like kind of floral perfumey aspect to it. And I definitely think that that's coming from the orange blossom in here, because this one has orange blossom in the mid notes, just like the Valentino Bosse Viva. But this one has more of a creamy base dry down because it has actual, I believe it's called milk cream, and then it has vanilla. So this one definitely has more of a sweet creamy base dry down, but it is so beautiful. It has raspberry, it has orange. It's so yummy. So I definitely think that this one would be really nice for spring to start mixing in with your more tropical and sweet fruity fragrances. The next one I'm pulling out is Escada Love. Well, y'all know I hate this packaging. I've mentioned it before. The packaging is hideous, but the scent inside it is so good. The juice inside here is so good. It's so pretty and creamy and sweet. So this is an apple cupcake creamy type of scent to me. You distinctly get that apple, but then you also get this really soft sweet dry down, which is from the whipped cream. It is so pretty, but it still keeps a maturity about it, because I believe this has peony or some type of floral, rose or peony in the mid notes, so it still kind of balances it all out. It's not like a super childish fragrance. This one is so pretty. So this is definitely a spring pick for me. I think it is just gorgeous. So this is Escada Love, and I found this at Kohl's, and I'm not sure if they still have it there, but definitely check Kohl's if you want this perfume. I had to pull out both of my Dolce scents. So I have Dolce Garden and then I have Dolce Rose. So pretty. Dolce Garden has this like sweet coconut scent. To me, it reminds me a lot of my Britney Spears Rocker Femme Fantasy. If you guys know the perfume I'm talking about, it was discontinued, but it's in a black and pink bottle. This one reminds me of that one, but this one has more of a kind of almost grassy, floral, outdoorsy note, which I actually don't mind. I think it fits with the theme of this perfume. It's called Garden, so it definitely does have this more outdoorsy smell to it, but the coconut really sweetens this up, and I think this is the perfect spring fragrance. Even the bottle represents spring really nicely with this like pastel pink top. This is just super duper pretty, and I did get to use a little bit of it last year. You guys can see it has a little tiny bit of a dent, so I did use this one. I mixed it in with something, but I can't remember right now, but this is really a pretty spring floral scent. And Dolce Rose, this is so sexy to me. Like this rose in here, this is not like a mature, outdated, super like old woman type rose. This is not that at all. This is super sexy to me, and I think the reason why is because it has red currant. I love red currant. I really feel like red currant gives a nice tangy, juicy sexiness to fragrances. So red currant being in the top notes for this one is just gorgeous. It takes it to a whole nother level. So it has two different types of rose in the mid notes, but that red currant really helps to balance out that rose to me, in my opinion, and it smells so good. This also has apple as well as orange in the top note, so I feel like it really just gives this zingy jazziness to it. It smells super nice. So if you have Dolce Rose, definitely pull it out for the spring, because it is perfection for this time. A really super simple floral scent that I have that I actually need to get more use out of and pull out more. This is Coach Floral Blush. Now this perfume, I'm not in love with it, but it is a really nice spring perfume. It's kind of basic. It's kind of like just a really simple, easy throw on, get out the door type of fragrance. It's like peony, it has some berries in it, it has some grapefruit, you know, it's just a really simple fragrance. It has a tart zinginess to it, but it's mainly a floral scent. I know I can mix this with so many different things to kind of get some use on it, so I wanted to pull it out for spring and just make sure that I'm using it. I know some people really enjoy this scent. It's just a little bit too easy for me, if you get what I'm saying. So then I have my Daisy Love perfumes. I definitely could have put Daisy Love in this lineup, but the ones that I'm gonna focus on are Daisy Love Oh So Sweet and Daisy Love Days. Y'all know Daisy Love Days is definitely my spring fragrance. I love to wear this one out and about. I love to wear this one to brunch. I think it is the perfect brunch fragrance. Actually, when I did my body care layering video, I did include this one as a like brunch fragrance, like going out to brunch. This one is super duper nice. It's just a really sweet peachy osmanthus this scent. It's a little bit creamy, but it's heavy on that like peach nectar type of scent. This is super duper pretty, and I think it just goes perfectly with spring. The bottle and everything just represents spring so nice. And then also sweet, this one is great for spring as well. This is more of like a candy floral scent. It's like 1 minute it's leaning really floral, and then the next minute is leaning really candy sweet like. So pretty, so simple, really easy to pair as well. This one goes with a lot of like floral as well as fruity sweet scents. So I really like both of the Daisy Love perfumes. They are super duper pretty. I'm also going to be pulling out and using more of my Dolce & Gabbana Parfum fragrance. I think this is the perfect time to use it. Spring and fall to me are the best times to wear this perfume because it is that fluffy marshmallow scent. It's raspberry, but it really has this like really super powdery fluffy marshmallow scent, and it is so gorgeous. In spring, like when the weather is more cool, that spring breeze is going to lift this off of your skin and carry it, and it's going to be super nice. And the same with the fall, like when the fall breeze starts to come through, it's going to really pick up this scent and carry it. So I think that spring and fall are the perfect seasons to wear this one. It is gorgeous. One of my all-time favorite scents, of course, Burberry Her. Burberry Her is so many people's signature scents. This one is definitely another one that's really good to wear year-round because it's kind of like Dolce & Gabbana Parfum. It has this really powdery essence to it that makes it really perfect for like spring and fall. To me, this one, I've described this one on Fragrantica, but to me, this one smells like the Hubba Bubba bubblegum tape that used to come in, like, it used to look like a measuring tape, and it was in the red package, and the gum was red and it had this powdery substance on it. That is what Burberry Her smells like to me. It smells like a powdery Hubba Bubba bubblegum, and it's really pretty. It has this like unique strawberry note to it, and some people have definitely compared this one to, I believe, Cloud and some other fragrance. I think it's Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't get that from this. It has too much sweetness to it. It has too much powderiness as well. I don't think Cloud is powdery at all. This one, like I said, it just has this really heavy powdery essence to it, which is pretty. It's not a baby powder or like makeup powder essence. I think it's really nice. So yeah, Burberry Her is definitely one that I would pull out for spring. Okay, and then we have Ariana Grande's Ari. I wore this one the other day. It's still super pretty to me. This one is a raspberry macaron fragrance, just super girly, feminine, pretty, fun, playful. It's not anything too serious, but it definitely is a pretty fragrance that will get you compliments. It's an easy reach. You know, you're gonna run errands, you just take this one and you throw it on, and I think it is super duper nice. So yeah, this one will definitely be getting used. Then we have Roberto Cavalli Gemma di Paradiso. I actually think that this one is really nice for summer as well. Just looking at the bottle, you would think that this one is kind of like an aquatic, watery type of fragrance, and it is, because the pear in this is super duper fresh, but this one has the most perfect woody vanilla dry down. So it kind of represents what this bottle looks like, but then it doesn't, because I mean, the dry down on this is absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. And I think the reason why I love it so much for spring is just because that pear is super fresh and crisp, but is so pretty. So yeah, Gemma di Paradiso will be getting some love from out of me because I haven't used this one all that much, but it is pretty when I do use it. I'm also going to be pulling out my Pepe Jeans London. I've said this before, this smells like Sunset Glow from Bath & Body Works to me because it has this like coconut marshmallow scent to it, but I think that this one is supposed to be vodka, vanilla, almond, something like that. But to me, that roundup of notes smells like Sunset Glow to me, and I think they pair really well. I think it was last spring and summer I did wear this one with Sunset Glow, and it went with it so perfectly. So I definitely want to pull it out again to get some more use out of it, because I've used a tiny bit of it. It has like a little bit of a dent in it, but I really want to put it to work with Sunset Glow because I want to use that fragrance. Okay, I spoke about this one already. This is Pink Sugar Red Velvet. I think that this would be amazing for spring, a bit too heavy for summer. Even though this one is a lot lighter than the original Pink Sugar, this one I still feel like it would be too heavy for summer, so I'm definitely going to pull it out now and get some use out of it now. This is a strawberry sweet sugary type of scent, like the Red Velvet. I don't really get Red Velvet cake. I don't really get like an actual cake note, but this one is super duper sweet, like sugary sweet, just like the original. It just has more of a bright strawberry note to it, so it's super pretty. And I have made a little dent in this one, so we're going to be using it even more this season. I have 3 more fragrances. 2 of them are actually travel size fragrances, but my last full size, this is Lalique Soleil. this perfume is super duper nice. At first, when I first got this perfume, I didn't like it, and that's because people describe this as being a gourmand. This is not a gourmand fragrance to me, but it definitely has the makings of like a brunch mimosa champagne scent with a little bit of creaminess to it. It has this bright essence, it has this fizzy essence, but it also has this smooth creamy dry down. So I think this is the perfect time to pull this one out. This is like a really soft, pretty scent. It has a little bit of fun flirtiness about it, but this again is just like an easy reach scent. This is like a Sunday fun day type of scent. So I definitely want to get some more use out of this perfume. I love the bottle of this one, and I just need to use it more this season. So then my last two fragrances in the travel size, I have Jimmy Choo's I Want You, which I definitely need to get a full bottle of this one because I want to use a lot more of my peach scents this spring, and I definitely need to pair this one with all of my peach scents. I loved this last year so much with my peach honey and almond body care from Bath and Body Works, which has sadly been discontinued, but I do have a lot of other peach fragrances in my collection that I can pair this scent with, so I will definitely need a big bottle of that one. And then I have Kilian Love Don't Be Shy, which I mixed with Berry Waffle Cone from Bath and Body Works. So I only have this much left of my actual Kilian Love Don't Be Shy, but then I also have the Be Layered Dupe and Caramel Overdose as well. So I will be getting more use out of this one and the Be Layered when I mix it with Berry Waffle Cone, because that just smells like a really fruity, sweet, sugary cereal spring combination in my opinion. I think it's really nice. So yeah, we'll be getting some use out of those. But that is it, you guys. Those are all of the perfumes that I'm going to be pulling out for spring and enjoying mixing and layering with all of my spring body care that I mentioned in my other videos. So yeah, let me know if you guys are going to be pulling these fragrances out as well down in the comments below. Also, let me know if you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up. If you're new, sis, thank you so much for watching. You should definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the Fragrance and Beauty Army, as well as that bell notification, so that you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.